Hello friends, in this video we will continue with Git, and this is the part 2 of Git tutorial. And you can see the previous Git tutorial in VFX Pipeline channel. Here you can see that Git version control system in VFX Pipeline part 1. And also you can follow my Facebook page, which is at www.facebook.com/VFX Pipeline, and where you can update all the new tutorials which is coming in near future. Okay, so now let's just go to our topic about Git. Okay, so this time I would like to show you a practical example of Git. And so basically like few months back I created a application that is called MX Studio Developer Console, and there I used Git. So Git for version control system. So in MX Studio I used this for branching and merging system in VFX Pipeline, and where all of you know that Git is a distributed version control system, so developer can check out the branches and on the local computer and push their final code and merge into the master branch. But here this is all text, so I would like to show you with visuals like how this thing, like from local computer, how the code will go to your master branch with this stable release, and what is the UAT here. Okay, so let's just see what's the MX Studio console. So I will just quickly show you what I created. That right, my server, because developer console is basically created on database and all. Like if I start, that will give me the error as MX Studio application launcher, and go to the MX Studio Developer Console. It will not start because it is waiting for the server. Meanwhile we can continue with that. Okay, so Git. So now in this video we'll see this thing. So I will demonstrate you. There will be 3 branches, and maybe it will be clear in this diagram, right? Okay, so let's just understand first like what's going on there. The green one here, this is the master, and the master you can say trunk. So remember, like imagine if you have a tree, and this is the trunk of that tree, the main trunk of the tree. Entire studio will use this code, this green one. So this is our main repository, and we will not change anything. So let's say in your master file you created 3 scripts which is used by artist in the entire studio. Now if you want to add one more script to that, like currently there are 3 scripts and you want to add one more into that script, what you will do, you will simply create that 4th one script, and you can just merge that into this branch, and that will be released to the entire floor, okay, or entire VFX Studio. But if you want to modify that code, so it is very helpful. Like you should not directly edit the code in the master branch, because that will affect the other codes and the current production process of the VFX pipeline. Because let's say if you change some code and for somehow that will not work, and even the previous functionality which is like working, that is also break. So it's very bad process to change anything directly in the live branch or the main master branch. Okay, so what we will do with the help of Git, we will check out that file which we want to add it. That we will add our code in that file, we will commit that changes, and once that we can also decide that okay, first before commit it to our main master branch, we will send our code to our develop branch where all the developer can see the changes, and once the developers are satisfied with the changes, they can again push that code or that commits to the UAT branch. UAT stand for user acceptance test, that is typically did by the technical directors who actually test the code in the artist point of view. And if the UAT thing is approved, then they can simply merge these code into the main master branch, and all VFX pipeline will update it with the new codes. So this is the workflow which Git will help us to do this for a lot of things. Okay, so now we'll see that how we can use that, or how we can create the branches, and let's see this stuff. Okay, let me see first. Okay, so this is the developer console, and okay, now let's see. Okay, so here you can see that Git manager is there, which is actually it shows you what is the committing, what the changes are created. So this is the just example like how things this thing Git thing work in the VFX pipeline. Okay, so now, and this diagram which you are seeing there, and also this one, this is the same application which you are seeing here. Okay, so don't ignore Git. Git is very powerful. So let's just see. So now we will add a Git repository for ourselves. Just minimize that, and I just close this. We don't want this now. Close. Yes. Okay, close this. So I have a simple empty directory which is nothing inside there. Okay, and now I want to create a Git repository with branches. So let's start and open this in terminal. Okay, and let's just quickly, first thing first, create a Git init, but here I will create two folders. One is server and one is local. Okay, so first make dir and gain. Okay, so I have two folders here. So first we will deal with the server, and then we'll come into local. Okay, so cd server and git init. So you just initialize a repository there, and just see the git status, and it shows that there's an initial commit, nothing to commit here, no files, nothing. Okay, and the server, there is a one folder there. Okay, now okay, so in a VFX pipeline, so you have your core library which will work with all application, like with Maya, with Houdini, with Nuke, and all other application. What are those libraries are? Let's say if you want short information, if you want any particular asset information, and if you want any published data, these things are you can get by centralized library. So there is no application specific library. So these modules are commonly placed in a like core folder or any common folder where all application can access that. So I will create few more directories inside that. So let's say inside server I will add a core directory. So core, so my all common modules, Python modules or other modules can be fit inside this core directory. Okay, and Also, I will first create a core branch, then I will explain you how why I am doing that. So let me just first delete that. Okay, I'm not creating that directory right now. I will first create a branch, then I will create a directory. So for creating a branch in Git, you can just type git checkout -b and your branch name. So in my case, I will give mx core. So I just created a new branch that is called mx core. So remember, we have master branch which is separately, and if you want to see that, you can simply see that with git status. So it says that you are on branch mx core. Okay, now I want to see the power of the git is, now you can create a make directory and the name will be mx core. Okay, now I created a mx core directory, and I will add some files there. So touch and this is our core file 1.py. I just added one file inside that, so there is one core file.py, and that's it. Okay, now I want to go back to our master branch. So what I can do, I can simply use my checkout commands again. Let's use git checkout, and this time we will not use like this b, because this time if you say like -b before the branch name, it will create a new branch for you, but we don't want to create branch, we just want to switch the branches. Okay, so let's say create master. Okay, and it says git checkout master. Let's just see the branches first. So git branch and git branch a. Okay, git status, and it will say there is no file to commit. Oh yeah, we added few files here inside that, and we didn't add these, so let's just quickly add those files first before we switch this repository. So git add, and where's our file? We just use star to add all the files. Okay, now just see the git status, and it will say that okay, you have new file, blah blah blah. Okay, now I will commit that file, that is git commit message. This is a core lib 1. Yeah, that's it. So I just add a commit there, and now let's just see git log, and git log will tell me that okay, this is the commit hash lib is there. Okay, now if we say git branch, and it'll show that okay, you are at mx core branch. And now git checkout, git checkout and master still no problem. We will create a new branch first more. Now I would like to create a branch that is Maya. Okay, I will create a branch for Maya. So what I will do, I will create a git checkout branch as Maya. so I just switch a new branch to Maya. But remember, now I would like to create a new folder called Maya. So mkdir Maya. Okay, now I added a new folder there, and I would like to create a Python file for Maya. So create a file, touch Maya, and Maya file 01.py. wow, okay. So now I created a folder and I created a file also, and I will add that. So what we will use git add and star and git commit message is this is first Maya file added. Okay, so I added a Maya file in my repository, and now if I want to check my branch, so let's say git branch, it will say that we have two branches there. One is Maya, one is MX Core. Okay, now let's see the magic. We will check out the MX Core branch here. So git check out and MX Core. Okay, so I would like to focus you guys can focus here. Like here we have these directories here. Just ignore this .git directory because this is the git database, and we have this MX Core and Maya, because for Maya application I want some MX Core library. That's why I want this MX Core with Maya. Okay, but now I'm going back to MX Core branch, and where the Maya was not there. So I will just, when I will switch that to MX Core, see the Maya folder is no longer exist with that. Okay, so that represents whenever you check out Maya, your Maya file will be in your branch. So Maya, boom, you can see your Maya folder here, you can see your Maya file here. But if you checked out the MX Core, your file gone, and now you are at MX Core. So whatever branch you are working on, you will get the file for that branch. So let's say we will add a new branch for Houdini. Okay, that's git, oh sorry, git to check out B, and B is for branch, because I want to check out a branch from MX Core. And here's that says Houdini, show you DINI Houdini. Okay, so I have new branch here Houdini, and I will create a directory for Houdini, and I will create a file for also Houdini. And this time touch Houdini lib.py, and yeah, this is my file which I created. Yes, okay, so we can check that inside. We can write some code also there, so no problem. Okay, now if I want to see the branches, so like previously when we see the git branch, we receive the output from this git command is we have Maya and MX Core branch, but now we have 3 branch because we just created a Houdini branch. Okay, let's see what the output will show. That let's just type git branch, and here you can see that we have 3 branches, and this is star says currently you are at Houdini branch. Okay, now we'll just add our commits. So we just created that file, but that is not committed. So you want to see, you can see the git log. So git log will reflect your changes there. So it will show that okay, git log blah blah blah, this is core lib 1. There is only one like commit is visible, which is from MX Core. If you go back here, you can see, because we have 2 folders here, so it will show the files related to this database, like which is in the in the MX code which we committed last time. Okay, but now we want to commit that our Houdini files also. What you can use, you can just use git add star to add the file, git commit message, this is Houdini file 01 okay, no problem. So we just added one Houdini file also, and now if you want to see the git log, and it show me that okay, we have the core library and the Houdini file, but if you switch back to Maya, then it will show you all the commits related to Maya branch, and if it is MX code, then it will show you only the MX code. So this is the just a basic idea. More complex things are next coming things are heavily depend on this process. Okay, so I want you guys to create these kind of files and repositories in local and try more times, and then you will get a clear understanding okay how this checkout process work, how this branching things work, and just create a tree and just see that okay, let me see if I would like to draw a tree for you. Okay, graphics, and let's just start a game.